Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have a very big piece of news here in the Android 13 celebration. AGL Super Vegito is getting his EZA. Now, this is actually very surprising to me. Like, I thought his EZA was only going to be around like 60 days from now anyway, but still, like, it's coming before in Blue Vegeta. I thought for sure Vegito was going to be the last unit to EZA among all of the units that are going to EZA. So this means a couple of things to me, by the way. Number one, I saw the homie Goresh tweet this, and I agree with what he said, is that they might have moved this Vegito EZA up in front of Blue Vegeta, so that this celebration is not completely bare bones. Because honestly, celebration isn't crazy hype, right? Like, Android 13 is he's good, but he's kind of like a mid unit, right? Like Android, he's mid, like just in terms of like hype and stuff like that, right? And it's like, if he was cooler level good, then it's like, okay, I mean, he's Android 13, but he's the best TUR in the game or something like that. But he's really good, but he's not cooler, right? So it kind of leads to a thing where it's like people should save and stuff like that. I don't really see much reason at all to summon. So with that, they might have moved the AGL EZA up to this celebration so it's not completely like brain dead, right? And there's actually some cool stuff here. Or the other thing that could potentially happen. So the way December is going to play, I'm going to end up spending like 10K on Dokkan in December, by the way. Well, starting from tonight, because Android 13 comes out in just a few hours. Here, let me actually pull up the schedule. Android 13 comes out at 3 a.m. my time tonight. So after recording this video, I'm going to go do some Black Friday shopping, come home, and basically stream, right? So here we go. Boom. 13's coming out tonight. So starting from tonight until the end of December, it's going to be pure insanity for Dokkan, just nonstop. This Trunks is really good, by the way. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, the calendar. Okay. So the way I expect things are going to play out, on the 5th is when AGL Vegito's EZA comes out, and then the AGL type banner is also coming out. So Rildo and Pan should be getting their Dokkan Awakenings, which is going to be good. So that's going to be huge for like Vegito on any team. You could use AGL units and stuff like that. Then I do expect probably like somewhere between like the 12th to the 20th in this range, we will get the Christmas banner on JP. Now, I know people are going to say, oh, well, Christmas is like, wait, no, let's just stop. The Christmas banner always comes early on JP, like before actual Christmas, the 25th, right? We will definitely see the Christmas banner in this range. I expect it to be a double rates banner introducing a brand new summonable LR. Last year was LR Trunks and Mai. 2 years ago was LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So we will see who that will be, right? Then, after that, the final couple days of December, we will see the New Year's banner, which is probably going to bring with it, I mean, seeing that Vegito is getting his EZA, it makes me wonder if we're going to start the Majin Buu Saga celebration and get like an LR transforming base form Vegito into Super Saiyan Vegito. And then maybe with him could be like a Buhan or a Gotenks or Majin Vegeta or Angel Goku to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like, I don't know. At Dual Dokkan Fest, I mean, usually Dual Dokkan Fests are hero and villain. So, like, we could get Buhan, Kid Buu, something like that, right? Like, we'll see. I'm not really too sure what we might see, but I do think it's pretty much always a Dual Dokkan Fest for New Year's, and I do think transforming LR base form Vegito to Super Saiyan Vegito, that's something that we'll see probably. So let's go ahead and go through the celebrations. We got missions, login bonus. Here's the Dokkan Festival, Android 13 and Trunks. I believe Piccolo is going to be on this banner, by the way. I believe so. Piccolo should be on this banner. So, I see, it's funny because, like, I said before, like, don't summon on Piccolo, wait till he returns, because Piccolo is going to be one of the best, like, number 2 units on a banner ever. But this is, again, not a banner you want to summon on. So, JP is going to remain with, like, Piccolo not even on the friends list, because no one is summoning on this. Like, they really have to fill this up with, like, they got to put, like, Dokkan Fest LRs on this randomly or something for people to summon. Again, 13 is really good. He does have his transformation into Super Android 13. I'm very excited to rainbow him and test him out. I will, of course, be rainbowing this unit. Absolutely. And you guys know how I get down. I rainbow everything. He's on a couple of different category teams, but I think maybe one thing that's a bit of a buzzkill is the fact that this guy came after LR Android 16, 17, and 18, they really, so like 13 is not a mistake coming out right now. I think the mistake was LR Android 16, 17, and 18. They really should have dropped that LR Bye Guys Goku instead, and then held on to Android 16, 17, and 18 for later on in the future. That I think would have been a much better idea. We also have this Trunks who's coming out. I'm very excited to see this guy. This guy is going to be hitting, I think he'll be able to hit above a 3 million attack stat. He does go Super Saiyan during a super attack. He is the best Trunks teen unit in the game right here. Let me go ahead and show this. Because I was talking about this before when they revealed the info, that this guy has a different name than the Tech Dragon Ball Super Trunks, right? Which is actually really important here. So here he is. Like, there wasn't even really like a secondary option. I have rainbowed LR Trunks' SSR, but now this version is way, way better, right? I do think we could get a Dokkan Festival exclusive transforming unit into Super Saiyan Trunks for this right here eventually. But, you know, this guy would be on Movie Heroes category, which that Trunks wouldn't be, so it doesn't really matter that that guy dropped. And then down here, of course, is where we get Dragon Ball Super Trunks, right? So we have the multiple Trunkses. We do also have this Awakening for Android 13. I haven't really looked too closely at his details. Okay. If you're going up against a Goku, this guy's interesting. I really wish they would just like buffed his damage reduction way up. Cause like I'm thinking about this guy in like Dokkan Battlefield. He does stack attack and defense. That's interesting. But I'm thinking about this guy in like Dokkan Battlefield, right? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. They could have, if they had just gone like way up with his damage reduction, he would have been a really good option for Extreme STR. Because like obviously you're not going to be using this guy in a lot of these teams. Well, I guess you could. Like if you're not going to use a lot of Android units, you just rock this Android 13 instead because he's very defensive. It's interesting. He's good. He's good. And then we also have Androids 14 and 15. I didn't really look too deeply into them. Okay, so you're able to see enemy super attacks if Android 13 is in the same turn. They do give 30% attack and defense. Reduce damage received by 30% when team has Fusion Android 13 attacking in the same turn. Interesting. That's an interesting free-to-play unit, actually. Okay. I'm going to be very curious to see how they work, you know, especially when you have both 13 and Fusion Android 13. That's a strong rotation, actually. Okay. We still do need a separate copy of 14 and 15, by the way. And then the target Goku category is here as well. It does say still under construction, so there might be some units that are missing. It's a solid category, but unfortunately, solid is all I'll give it. This is another one of those teams I think is probably going to get a lot better as time goes on. We'll see. But leaving Zamasu and Majin Vegeta off here is just like, come on. Come on. That's not what anyone wanted. We got the target Goku category banner skip. Sales is good. Your boy always loves sales because, again, it's a super sale. Is it always labeled super sale? Okay. Please drench me in sales, though, Dokkan. I'd really appreciate that. We have Android 13's Dokkan Festival event. We got a story event, which seems like it's only going to have the farmable Android 14 and 15. So this Goku is brand new art, by the way, and is of good quality. That would signify a card to me. So I don't know if perhaps they're going to drop LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Super Saiyan Goku from this movie. I mean, it would make... Dude, there's so many Super Saiyan Gokus they have to drop. Like, Bye Guys Goku deserves a strong TUR. The Goku from the Broly movie deserves a strong TUR that beats Broly, the one from Legends. The Goku from this movie definitely deserves a strong unit that absorbs the Spirit Bomb. And the Goku from, I think, the first Cooler movie probably deserves a really good unit as well. You know, for some of these, it would be very easy to make them all relevant, too. Like, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, just make it to where he gets, like, 250% attack on Super Attack or something like that. And then, like, you know, maybe the Goku that goes up against Broly gets, like, 90% damage reduction against pure Saiyans, and then he gets stronger based upon if, like, Goku, or if, like, Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, and Piccolo are around. You know, then, like, the Goku that fights Cooler, he could get, like, a, you know, guaranteed crits and 2 guaranteed additionals if he's going up against, like, a Wicked Bloodline unit or something like that. Like, they can very easily build these units in this manner to make them all relevant, but there's still a lot of missing Super Saiyan Gokus out there. Then the Tapion story events back, Bio Broly, the Elder Kai banners are always here. Dokkan Battlefield, what is this, the second? Okay, that's not really a big deal. Obviously, AGL Super Vegito getting his awakening is, his EZA is pretty crazy. He is weak to Transformation Boost, so that's going to be pretty easy, I think. Let me actually pull up Transformation Boost real quick. Wait, no, this guy's on it, right? No. Okay, well, okay. Hold on. Let me pull up Transformation Boost real fast, so we can take a look at the category and see what units will be really good here to take down Vegito. So this Cell, Broly, Golden Cooler, Dragon Ball Super Trunks will be good defensively. Transforming Frieza, Tech Golden Frieza, Tech Cell. So a lot of these units will be really, really good there. Then some of the units like Transforming Goku, Baby Janemba could potentially be pretty interesting. Let's see, Vegito. Yeah, Vegito, of course, does not appear Saiyan in Dokkan, though, so Tech Khalifa will not be able to cheese him out. By the way, Vegito, who knows what he's going to do? He has almost not... Dude, his attack is almost 19,000. Here's the thing. This guy, there's the potential that this guy becomes the best unit in the game. Like, he could become legitimately better than even Kale and Khalifa and, like, Gohan and Goten. It's possible. I don't know that that's going to happen, though, right? Like, they would have to... It's so tough. What I think is the most likely here is they'll give Vegito, like, 50% attack and defense or 70% attack and defense or something like that. He'll still counter. Then I bet you what they'll do is they'll make him like a 40% Patara support or Majin Buu support or something like that. They'll limit him to like a team in that manner to just try and keep him from being too ridiculous, right? That's what I'm thinking they'll do. But I mean, well, even a 40% buff, like, because if they give him 50% attack and defense, and then they give him a 40% buff to Patara as well, he probably still is the best TUR in the game, because the counters, I mean, are just such a broken ability. And, like, he's going to be taking no damage from normal attacks. Like, they're going to keep that, and they're going to keep this. So, like, it's so... I have no idea. Like, it's going to be interesting. Like, is this guy going to be better than Cooler? Right now, I would assume so. But, I mean, who knows, right? Especially because... Don't forget this guy is prepared for battle and shocking speed, which is like really good for something like the Buu Saga team or the Super Saiyan team or even Patara. So it's going to be very interesting. And then if they use my idea of transforming base form Vegito into Super Saiyan Vegito as a new leader of the Majin Buu arc team, you're going to drop this guy on that team. And he's probably going to work incredibly well with that new LR Vegito, which I do think is going to happen probably. That is a perfect New Year's unit that everyone would summon on before the 5th year anniversary at the end of January. So I do think that would be a very wise decision for Dokkan to go with. We'll see, though. Then the AGL type banners coming back, 100% chance this means that these two are going to Dokkan Awaken. So this guy is going to be very powerful. Okay, so a big buff to the Conquest of Terra team and Artificial Lifeform team. Especially, dude, that Artificial Lifeform team. Because there are very powerful AGL units on here. Like Android 13, Metal Cooler, LR Baby. So this guy in the Artificial Lifeform team is going to be crazy. Because... I assume they're going to look exactly like this, right? Their passives, I think, are all going to be the same. You know, it's going to be AGL type key 3, then for Pan, Super AGL, then for Rildo, Extreme AGL, the 50% attack and defense. Then they randomly will change orbs to AGL orbs, and then they get 20% attack and defense per key sphere obtained. I think both Pan and Rildo will have that same thing. Pan, this will probably jump way up. This like 40% attack for one turn, or she'll stack defense and do that, or something like that. This guy will greatly raise attack. He might stack greatly raise attack and then maybe also stun or something like that. Like, they're going to have multiple abilities. Like, it's going to be very interesting to see how good they're going to be, but I think they're going to be crazy good. AGL, EZA. So, Cell right here, right? I was looking at this and I was wondering, like, they're bringing back this Cell EZA. What does this mean? Now, the other thing they're doing too here, let me scroll down. They're also bringing back this Cell EZA. This is, okay, it's permanent. This one is coming back permanently. This is a 300 million download EZA. This is the one that EZA Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, right? So these two are just going to be up this whole time. Then, the Dokkan events are going to be up as well for that. So, like, is another Cell unit going to EZA? I I'm trying to think because, so I don't know, could this guy EZA? Because he Dokkan Awakens with medals from that Cell event. Because usually the way to look at this would be who Dokkan Awakens with these medals. But this guy isn't a TUR. I guess he could awaken in the meantime. Could maybe like the androids get an EZA? Huh. This android 17 and 18? Oh, dude. These guys might get EZAs, huh? I think that's what that could be for that Cell event. These guys would get EZAs because this makes sense. It's an Android celebration with Android 13 out. And then, like, you know, you give us... So the reason this would be very interesting is because these would be monstrous buffs for the Android/Cell Saga team. And then, of course, like an Android team too, right? Like orb changers. I don't know what else they would do, but that would be very interesting. Could that be why these are coming back right here? Because usually this second EZA is the EZA unit, but like if you go back and look at Cell, like all the Cell units have pretty much already been touched, right? Like all of these cells have already EZA'd. I mean, this guy, unless he awakens, you know, they're not going to EZA LRs right now. GT Cell, I don't think is going to EZA. Like, none of these guys are candidates. So it's literally just this Cell, which would need to awaken again, or those androids, really. Because, again, the way to check is by looking at the Dokkan medals of who they awaken. So, I don't know. And even this guy, right? This Cell right here. I mean, there's an LR version for this guy, but he would have to awaken as well for an EZA. So, I mean, we'll see. As of right now, I think these two androids are probably the likely candidate. So that's very interesting. And then I think that's pretty much it. So this Supreme Kai event comes back. The Ribrian event comes back. Nothing crazy there. But obviously the big takeaway from the celebration, AGL Vegito's EZA. We'll find out in a week if he's the best TUR in the game. Could he even become the best unit in the game? It's possible. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.